Welcome to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive. We are so thrilled you're joining us today for an in-depth look at some truly pivotal rugby news. If you're as passionate about the sport as we are, you'll definitely want to make sure you don't miss any of our upcoming deep dives. So please remember to subscribe to Rugby Obsession wherever you get your podcasts. Today, we're plunging headfirst into the Springboks' critical final two Rugby Championship tests. They're fighting fiercely, to defend their hard-won title. We've got some fascinating insights from a key source detailing the officials, the refs, who will be wielding the whistle in these matches, and crucially, why their appointments really matter. Okay, let's unpack this. We'll explore the specific refereeing teams for each game, maybe touch on the impact of previous official performances, and then tie it all back to the incredibly tight Rugby Championship standings. Every point counts, right? It's all about getting you informed quickly, thoroughly, ready for the drama.
Yeah, and the immediate context for the Springboks couldn't be more, well, electric, really. They're riding high off that huge bonus point win over the All Blacks. That victory put them in a really strong position heading into these last two games. What's quite interesting here is how refereeing has almost become this subplot. You might remember there was a fair bit of frustration, maybe even criticism, aimed at Carl Dixon after that narrow loss to New Zealand at Eden Park.
Oh, I remember that. Some breakdown calls, I think.
Exactly. Felt like key decisions went against them. But then, just weeks later, totally different feeling. Relief, satisfaction with Nika Amashukli after that big 43-10 win.
Right, over the same opponents.
Precisely. And that contrast just highlights how crucial these refereeing decisions feel, especially when the stakes are this high.
That's it, exactly. The emotional impact, on players, fans. It shapes the whole narrative of a team's chances. It's not just rules, it's interpretation, consistency. So first up for the Boks is Argentina. Saturday, September 27, 2025, at Hollywoodbets Kings Park in Durban. And for this massive clash, we know the specific lineup of officials.
Indeed we do. For Durban, the man in the middle is the very experienced Aussie, Angus Gardner.
Gardner, okay, familiar name.
Definitely. He's often seen in big tests, known for being, shall we say, meticulous. Especially at the breakdown, he's precise. Teams under Gardner often see, well, a higher penalty count if they're not absolutely clean and they're rucking, they're mauling.
So discipline will be key then for both sides.
Hugely key. It'd be significant for Argentina. They can be tenacious, but maybe sometimes a bit untidy there. And for the Boks, they'll need incredible discipline to avoid giving away easy points. He'll have Pierre Brousset from France as AR1 and Angus Mabey from New Zealand as AR2 on the sidelines. And in the TMO box, the television match official, that's fellow Australian Brett Cronin.
And the TMO role is massive these days, isn't it? Scrutinizing everything.
Oh, absolutely. Foul play, tries. Cronin adds that extra layer of scrutiny, make sure decisions are as accurate as possible. He's joined by Damon Murphy, also from Rugby Australia, as the FPRO, the foul play review official. Flagging, serious stuff. So the big question is, how will Gardner's precision, plus that comprehensive oversight from Cronin and Murphy, how will that shape the game?
More stoppages, perhaps, or just cleaner play overall?
Could be either, really.
Yeah.
But understanding Gardner's tendencies, especially around the breakdown, that's going to be vital for both teams' game plans.
That's a really interesting insight, how the ref's style almost becomes this, third factor on the pitch. Okay, now here's where it gets, particularly interesting, I think. After Durban, the Boks head to Twickenham. Second clash against Argentina, Saturday, October 4, 2025. Neutral venue, supposedly. But our source points out this might actually favor South Africa.
Right, the neutral, in quotes, idea.
Yeah.
Because,
well, they've often struggled in Argentina, historically. And crucially, they tend to get absolutely massive support in London. A sea of green and gold.
yeah, it creates that home away from home feeling, doesn't it? A big psychological edge in a high-stakes game like this.
Definitely. So this location shift adds a significant strategic angle.
Undeniably. And the referee for Twickenham, Italy's Andrea Pierre.
Chiardi. Okay, what's his reputation like?
Strong. Really strong. Well-earned. He's been the man with the whistle in 3 consecutive URC finals. United Rugby Championship.
Wow, 3 in a row. That speaks volumes about handling pressure.
Exactly. Knows high stakes, knockout rugby. Pierre's often seen as a ref who likes a more flowing game, maybe lets advantage play out a bit more.
So potentially better for a team wanting to attack. More continuity.
Could be, yeah. If the Boks aim for a more expansive game, his style might just benefit them. Keep the ball in play, fewer minor whistles. His assistants are interesting too. Nika Amashukli from Georgia.
The same ref they were happy with against the All Blacks.
The very same one. Praised after that big win. And Christoph Ridley from England's RFU is the other AR. So connecting the dots. having Emma Shukely involved again, even as an assistant, might feel like um, positive continuity for the Springboks.
A bit of familiarity, perhaps?
Maybe a sense they understand each other's style, potentially influencing marginal calls or communication. And Piardi's URC final experience suggests a calm, authoritative hand. Crucial when so much is on the line. You don't want the game getting bogged down in constant stoppages. England's Ian Tempest is the TMO, and Matteo Luperini from Italy is the FPRO. It's a very international panel.
It certainly paints a picture of a really carefully selected team for matches with huge implications. What stands out to you when you see a list like this? So much international representation, different experiences.
It really underlines the global nature of top-level rugby, doesn't it? And the effort to ensure fairness.
Absolutely. We'd love to hear your thoughts, actually. How do you think these appointments might impact the games? Let us know. Reach out, share your opinions. And while you're thinking about it, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to Rugby Obsession. More deep dives like this coming your way. So let's zoom out then. Look at the bigger picture. The Rugby Championship table. What does this all mean in that context? These aren't just standalone games.
No, not at all. They're the climax of an unbelievably close title race, keeping fans everywhere on the edge of their seats.
How close are we talking?
Okay, get this. Our source highlights that only 2 points separate all 4 teams on the log.
2 points between first and fourth. That's insane.
It's astonishingly narrow, isn't it? After all those intense matches, the Wallabies currently lead with 11 points. Right behind them, the Springboks and the All Blacks both tied on 10 points.
Okay.
And Argentina, the Pumas, are right there too, breathing down their necks on 9 points.
Wow. So anyone could still take it.
Absolutely. And to add even more drama, Australia and New Zealand are playing each other home and away on these exact same dates.
Oh, so every result directly impacts everyone else. Bonus points, wins, losses.
Every single thing. Every point scored, every penalty given, every TMO decision.
Yeah.
It could genuinely tip the balance of the entire championship. With margins this thin, the precision, the consistency, the impartiality of these refereeing teams becomes absolutely paramount.
You can just imagine it, can't you? A controversial call in the last 5 minutes.
Exactly. Denying a bonus point, disallowing a try. These things could literally decide the title. They're not just possibilities. They're very real scenarios in a race this tight. So understanding these ref appointments, like Gardner's strictness or Piardi's potential flow, it really helps you appreciate the massive stakes, why every whistle, every call will be under such intense scrutiny. And what's really fascinating, I think, is how this careful selection of international refs underlines the whole professional setup of modern rugby. In a championship this tight, just 2 points covering the field, the officiating isn't just a side note. It's a central part of the narrative, part of the drama, alongside the players and coaches.
What a thrilling scenario for rugby fans everywhere. The Springboks chasing the title, that neutral venue factor at Twickenham, the experienced refs. It makes for an absolutely admissible couple of weeks of rugby. It's really a showcase of skill, strategy, everything at the highest level. We definitely encourage you to share your predictions, your thoughts on the games, the referee choices. Do the Buckers have what it takes with these officials? Let us know. We always love hearing from you. And before we sign off, just one final reminder. Subscribe to Rugby Obsession so you don't miss a single deep dive into the exciting world of rugby. Thank you for listening to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive, and we will look forward to you listening to our next episode.